Welcome back, Donique's Diary fam. I just have a quick movie recap. Um, yes, I don't know if I even want to call this review. I just say this is a must see. I'm not a movie commentary, but I do tell you what movie you should see and check it out. And one movie I am loving that's on Netflix right now is The Harder They Fall. I give it a A+. I am not a Western type of girl, but it's a whole black cast. So, these movies remind me of my grandmother. She loved Westerns, and I just love that it's a black cast. That's the only reason why I watched this movie. That's a Western movie, but I love that we are diversifying more films, and black cowboys and cowgirls are nothing new, and I'm learning more about it because my HU sister is starting an organization that highlights black cowboys and cowgirls. So I'm just learning all about them. But I did see a movie before this, Concrete Jungle or Concrete. I'm sorry, but it has Idris Elba in it, and it's about cowboys and cowgirls in Philadelphia. So I'm glad they're adding different genre of film for black people because we're more than thugs. We're more than, drug dealing shows, and we're more diverse than what the mainstream media portrays us. They portray us as super bougie or thug, and we're more diverse than that. But I enjoyed this movie. This movie was a must see. I give it A+. It was some boring parts during the middle because the beginning was it was a typical Western story, and it came out with guns blazing. I was like, what in the world? The beginning of the movie, it's violent. It's a Western, so there's guns and all that stuff. YouTube, they're very picky, but it's bang, bang, pow, pow. So you're going to see that. It's a typical Western. I won't say typical, but a typical Western in that it is a revenge story with the main character and Jonathan Majors. Anything he's in, I just saw a meme on Instagram. It had the pictures of Jonathan Majors, Lakeith, and I forgot the other person. I'll find it and add it. But it was like, if these three are in the movie, I'm watching it. And that's true because this was an all-star cast. Like, they had legends, Regina King. They had Delroy Lindo. Like, these are legends. We don't give Delroy Lindo his flowers enough. And he has not aged since Crooklyn. Like, he's been around a long time. I love him. I love to see him. But this movie had an all-star cast. Like, they had 10s across the board. And I'll name them again. Regina King. The female, she was holding up for the ladies. Regina King, I said. Lakeith Stanfield. He could act his butt off. Like, that boy could act. He did not go to drama school, but he could act with just his face. That boy, he's a man. That man is talented. That's my boo. Me and my coworker fight over him. He's a little, special, but I love me some Lakeith. Jonathan Majors, bomb. Me and my coworker was like, his features is just big. He's a Negro. He got the nose, the eyes. He's a Negro, negro. So I love it. I love it. I said Idris Elba. They have Zazie Beetz, and she plays Stagecoach Mary. That was the only controversy I'm hearing about this movie, is that people do not like her playing Stagecoach Mary. I believe everybody gave 10 stars. I think she gave like a 7 or a 6. And they were saying that Stagecoach Mary was dark skinned, the real one, and they have Zazie, which they do that in Hollywood, but I'm not really tripping. Like, I understand Hollywood and what they do. Like, they're very racist and very colorist. Like, they had the whole Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone. That was a mess. No. And they do that a lot, but I feel like we need to showcase all blackness. And we had a dark skinned girl representing. Her name is, what's her name, Danielle Delari, I'm horrible, y'all know with names. Danielle playing Kathy Williams. She's amazing. She was in a movie a long time ago that was on Uplifting TV, and I love to see her because I feel like she's a star on the rise, and I love seeing her playing in major roles and getting more mainstream roles because she can really act, and I was happy to see her in it. But yeah, I love this film. It had Damon Wayans Jr. You know, he's a comedian, but he was kind of funny in his part because they was part of the Crimson type of gang, and I was just laughing because it reminded me of the Crimson Blood. I don't know, I feel like that was a little joke, but all-star cast. You recognize all the faces, all the people, and all the black excellence and actors, and the music. Jay-Z is a producer of this film, so you know he was rapping. I was like, oh, they had a little swag and flavor. Like, the soundtrack is crazy, it's amazing. I mean, I loved it. I watched it several times. Something that I will buy and watch, and I normally do not like westerns, but I enjoy seeing just some different, besides, you know, the stuff we see, black trauma and slavery, and I love to see it. So I'm happy Netflix is getting black people. We do a lot of things in historically, but yes, I love the all-star cast. I love that they portray real people. It's portray real, these names are real, but the story isn't real, but the names that they use are real people who did amazing things, that were real cowboys and cowgirls and lived amazing lives. So I just feel like, go check it out. It's worth viewing. Not for the younger kiddos because of, you know, it could be violent because it's a true Western. But it was so hard because it was hard for me to really point Idris as like his gang as evil, because I'm like, I love Regina King, I love Lakeith, and I love Idris, and I love that it's not like a clear sign, well, for me, because I guess I was biased, that these are the good guys and the bad guys until the end. But it was a great plot twist in the story, but I say it's a must see. Check it out. It's like 2 hours long, so yeah, I look forward to more videos like this. So The Harder They Fall, excellent. Music, excellent. Actors, excellent. Everybody, A+ acting. And I know it's gonna be a part 2, so I'm excited about part 2. All right, peace.